Okay, we wrap up the show as we always do with Morning Glory. This week's Morning Glory, Shane Steichen. Clap it up, guys. Clap it up for Shane Steichen. The irony is, I'm going to read you a excerpt from my preseason analysis. So in the preseason, I do a preview of every team and every awards market. Here is and I posted this, by the way, on X, so this exists, right? Like, I posted this on X back in July. I'm going to read it to you right now. 2025 bets. Liam Cohen, 14-1. Shane Steichen, 30-1. The Jags and Colts are second favorite behind Houston to win the AFC South at around 3-1. Steichen is dealing with the Anthony Richardson injury, which is similar to what Kevin O'Connell had to overcome last year with J.J. McCarthy. There's also the Jim Irsay angle to consider, which is dark but worth mentioning because the award is voted on by humans with emotions. I would target coaches on teams with a win total of 8.5 or less, which is about half of the league. I would also target head coaches that don't have a superstar starting quarterback. Offensive-minded head coaches have won 4 of the last 5 awards. The last 3 winners have fit that mold precisely, with Kevin O'Connell, Kevin Stefanski, Brian Daboll, all overcoming less than ideal quarterback situations and helping guide their team to the playoffs. That is exactly what is taking place with the Colts right now. By the way, Daniel Jones was the quarterback of the Giants the year Brian Daboll won Coach of the Year. And I think Daniel Jones will be the coach or the quarterback of the Indianapolis Colts when Shane Steichen wins Coach of the Year. You can still get Shane Steichen at plus 170 to win Coach of the Year. Guys, he's going to win this award. So the Vrabel thing is interesting. I know Jason mentioned that a little bit earlier. Mike Vrabel is interesting for sure to win this award. But the reason why I wouldn't bet Vrabel to win this award is because Drake May is a top 5 pick at quarterback. And their win total was 8.5. 1 win higher than Indy's. Whereas Daniel Jones is, I know he was a top 10 quarterback, but he has been pushed aside now by multiple teams, whereas Drake May is in his second year, and he's an up-and-coming rookie, and he's arguably one of the best young players in the sport. So Mike Vrabel's quarterback situation significantly stronger, at least coming into the year, than what the Colts had. And right now, Colts have a better record than the Patriots. So really hard to dismiss that, right? Colts have 1 loss, Patriots have 2. So Shane Steichen plus 170 to win Coach of the Year. Now, do I wish I had a fat 30-1 ticket to give you? Of course. But we're at the point in the season where the sample size is getting a little bit too small. The Colts play the Titans next week. I feel comfortable that they're going to win that game. Then they go to the Steelers. Then they play the Falcons. Then it's Chiefs, Texans, Jags, Seahawks, Niners, Jags, Texans. Most of those AFC South games are back loaded. By the way, Indy right now is almost a $3 favorite to win the AFC South. If they win the AFC South and they win 10, 11, 12 games, Shane Steichen's going to win Coach of the Year. Period. End of story. And you can still bet him at plus 170 to do so. So I'm not saying best bet, shove all your chips to the middle, but I'm going to be putting a small position this week on Shane Steichen to win Coach of the Year because I still think plus 170. I still think there's upside here. I think that award is tied directly to Indianapolis winning the division. And they're minus 290 to win the division right now. So I think plus 170. Shane Steichen to win Coach of the Year. Morning Glory here in episode 3, on episode 3 of The Morning After.